Hey guys, I'm Jacqueline.
And I'm Marcella.
Today we are here with a special video telling you the books that we recommend.
Yay! Okay. So we're just going to take turns showing the books.
Yeah, these are in no particular order. These are just some of our favorite books that we definitely recommend that everybody's got to read. Because they're so good.
They're our favorites.
Yeah. You can go first.
Alright, first we have The Lightning Thief by Riordan. And this is the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series. If you haven't read this, you really have to read it. It's a children's book. It's awesome. There's 5 in this series, and then there's a spin-off series called Heroes of Olympus, which is just as good.
Percy.
And it's just so much fun because you watch the two characters, the ship, you watch them like grow together, and since they were little, and it's just...
It goes from when they're 12. Awesome. Are they 12 in that one?
Yeah, I think they're 12 in this one, I'm pretty sure.
12, and then they're like 16, 17 in the Heroes of Olympus. There's 10 books in total, but they're so much fun. So much fun.
Mm-hmm. And Percy's really funny.
And then we have the ever classic Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Love this book so much. Guys, if you don't know what Harry Potter is, do you live under a rock? Like,
I don't even think you need to like explain. If you've only seen the movies, though, you should definitely read the books.
Yeah, really. The books are so much better. There's so much more. Like, if you love the movies, you need to read the books. I feel like that's just a general rule to reading in general. Like,
pretty much.
If you watch the movie, you have to read the book. Yeah. Harry Potter. It's a good one. What else we have?
Next, we have the Lux series. This is a really, 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 really fun series.
It's so shiny.
I know. Do you see that?
It's like sparkly. You see that?
This is the newer copy.
Yeah, I have both, but I don't know. This is easier just to hold
Anyway, it's by Jennifer Armentrout, and it's a lot of fun. It gets compared a lot to Twilight because there's a lot of comparisons to, like, right?
It's about this girl, and she falls in love with an alien, and...
Yeah, it's kind of like Twilight,
the government
but with
becomes
aliens.
involved, though, and it's really cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And the guy in it's really, really hot. Damon. Definitely.
Especially if you love books, because Katie, she loves books, too. So
yeah, so she's very relatable.
Yeah. Speaking of...
now
I can't not recommend Twilight. I know. But it's Twilight, and I know that there's other books that are probably written, that are written so much better, and that are better, but Twilight got me into YA, and you into YA, so it's a really fun, easy book. If you're in high school, I read this in high school, I was like 15, 16, and it was so much fun, and I feel like...
Twihard years,
I feel like
so you wore all the merch.
2008 just has such a, like... I don't know, it's Twilight. Like, it has such a nostalgic feel to it. Like, if you don't know what it's about, it's a girl falls in love with a vampire, and then there's a werewolf, and...
How do you not know what that's about, though?
It's not the movie, though. It's not. The book's better. It's better. Don't judge it on Kristen Stewart, who can't act. This is really good.
Kristen Stewart.
No, she's not Bella. I'm sorry. But this is not... Twilight, guys. Twilight.
Alright. I'm going to show both of them, because they're both by... Richelle Mead, but one is Bloodlines, and then one is Vampire Academy. Read this one first.
Love these books.
But they're both really awesome.
The Vampire
There was a movie for Vampire Academy. It was really bad compared to the book. It's just really fun. It follows Rose, and it's really
Rose
fun.
Is really snarky and really fun, and she's hilarious to read in her point of view. And it's a vampire school.
Yeah.
And there's adventure, and there's romance, and it's forbidden, and it's kick-ass, and there's good stuff.
And then this one...
Shit.
This is Bloodlines, and this has Adrian in it, and Sydney, and it's forbidden. But...
Same world. Spin-off.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, I need your help pulling these up. Guys, the Infernal devices. Just read all of it. Just give it to you. Just read it. Read it. Read it. Infernal devices. These are the Infernal devices. It's the spin-off to the Mortalinstruments book.
Kind of a prequel, because...
It's a prequel, yeah. But these books...
It's the great.
It's the...
Something. Great.
Grandpa.
How many greats are there?
It takes place in Victorian era in London. What is that called?
Era?
Victorian era London? No. Yeah.
I'll let it out.
But they wear dresses and the guys are all gentlemen and Tessa reads books and Will is really hot and funny.
It's a love triangle between Will, Jem, and Tessa. But you ship it all.
You ship it all.
Wessa and Jessa.
Mortalinstruments are always recommended. Always. Like, when people ask me what my favorite book is, I feel like I have so many, but the Shadowhunter Chronicles is what I would say originally, like, Shadowhunters. You gotta read these. I don't even know how to explain what these are about. It's just adventure, romance, fun stuff.
It literally has everything.
It has everything. Magic, it's fantasy, but it's so fun. And Cassandra Clare's a fantastic writer. And Clary, Jays, Malik, Slade,
Sizzy.
all the ships, guys. All the ships.
So much fun.
Yeah. Mortalinstruments. Better read them. All the Shadowhunter books. All of them.
So pretty.
Okay, what do you got?
What haven't I shown? A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. This is the first book in the series. It follows Feyre
and Tamlin. It's Beauty and the Beast
Tamlin.
retelling with fairies. I think that's explained on Goodreads. It's Beauty and the Beast with fairies. And it's
wait,
awesome.
it's signed. Let's show them that it's signed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sarah
we've
J.
met
Maas is
Sarah
so
J. Maas.
nice. She's so nice, guys. So nice.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's actually one of like the nicest authors that we've ever met.
So cool. We went online we waited how long at BookCon? We waited like 2 hours at BookCon to get Crown of Midnight signed by her. And then later on, we saw her for a lithograph poster signing, and we were just talking to her about how cool the poster looks, and she's just like a friend. Like, when you talk to her,
she really does give off like
like
she's
a
your
friend. Yeah.
Yeah. But this is definitely a lot of fun, this book.
If you love fairy tales,
Mhm.
you gotta read it.
It's a lot
Especially
of
Beauty and
fun.
the Beast. It's great.
Yeah.
And then we have Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas, which is just as good as... I think it's better probably than Act. Actually, it's hard. They're all kind of like... They're all great because it's all the same author. But Actar, it's really good. It's about this assassin, and...
You just said Akatar is really good. It's about this assassin.
No, I didn't.
You did.
But this is about Throne of Glass. It's about an assassin who gets taken out of this death camp that she was in to go and try and be the king's champ. And there's a prince and a captain of the guard, and eventually magic comes into play. And I don't want to ruin anything because this book is awesome and you just need to read it.
And this is the latest
And
one.
this is the newest
back
one.
here.
Queen of Shadows, which is signed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Read it.
Next we have Cinder. This is the Lunar Chronicles, the first book. It's a fairy tale retelling about Cinderella, obviously.
Cinderella's a robot.
Yeah, so it has sci-fi, and it's basically fairy tale retellings with sci-fi. Yeah, and it's a lot of fun too.
I don't think there's really not much you can really
I
say.
know.
It's like Cinderella retelling.
Yeah, literally, it's just a Cinderella retelling.
But with robots and it's
with
space.
robots. Yeah, and Cinder is basically a robot. She has like she's part cyborg.
But that's a series that gets better as they
like
go.
this one is
it's good.
It's really good, but it's not like amazing. And then as it goes on, Scarlet's really, really good, and Crest is probably like the best one so far. And Winter comes out. When does Winter come out?
November. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yay. Alright. The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken, which is a phenomenal series. And it's a dystopian, and there's supernatural elements. It's about these kids who, they just develop superpowers, and the government kind of freaks out about it, and they put them all into rehabilitation camps. And in these camps, they're really bad, and, you find out that they're really, like, killing the children and kind of, like, containing them until they hope that it'll go away or something. And It follows Ruby, and then she gets out, obviously, and it's about them kind of, her meeting friends, and they all have superpowers, and
it's a lot of fun too because there's like music in it.
yes.
If you go on like her website, there's like a playlist for the book, and it's really fun to listen to the songs like, you know, after you read or while you read.
This is fine. Because black is the color.
She was really nice when we met her too.
Yeah. But but this is a really good series, and it's like a road trip element, so it's really cool. And yeah, Darkest Minds, great dystopian series.
Next we have Hunger Games. If you haven't read this, you probably really should. Probably don't even have to explain what it's about because of the movies.
Which are perfect.
Yeah, the books are pretty accurate to the movies, actually. I mean, obviously the books are always better, but the movies for the Hunger Games come pretty close. Like, especially Catching Fire, the book is really, like, it's pretty perfect to the movie.
Yeah, it's great.
But the books are really fun, too. This book, the first one is pretty morbid, actually, at the beginning.
It
takes some getting used to just because it's very dark.
Mm-hmm. The series gets better.
Yeah, the second book is more fun, and then the third one, a lot of people don't like Mockingjay, but we didn't think it was bad.
No, we loved Mockingjay.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I was happy.
So yeah, definitely Hunger Games.
And the last book we have to show you is another book by Jennifer Armentrout, White Hot Kiss. I feel like this book is not talked about very much.
It's actually not.
It's really not, but it should be. It's so much fun. Jennifer Armentrout is a great writer, and this trilogy is awesome. It's with gargoyles, so if you're definitely interested in something different and you're like bored with what you've been reading, gargoyles and angels.
I read this series in like a few days because I read it before we went away.
It's so fast paced, like it's action packed. It's fast.
I literally read them in like maybe like 4 days, like
it's
all three.
It's so quick. Like if you're looking for like a pick me up, like I'm in a reading slump, I don't know what to read. Pick up White Hot Kiss because and the cover makes it look like it's like this steamy romance, and there is romance in it, obviously, but it's not just like about it. Like I feel like the covers are really misleading to what it actually is. Mm-hmm. Like it's so cool, guys, and it's action packed, and the cover doesn't show you that. It makes it look
it's
like
really funny too. Like her dialogue, Jennifer Armentrout is just like really funny.
She's a great writer. If you're into like the whole Twilight type of thing, this is another really good one. Jennifer Armentrout, her writing is really good.
Yeah.
Like, it's really easy to read and very addicting. Mm-hmm. And yeah. So these are the books that we have to recommend you.
That is all of the books.
Yes. I think,
hold them up.
Yeah. You can just carry them. I'm just gonna bury you in books.
Wait a minute, let me try to hold them up.
I didn't even put the Mortal Instrument box in. I think you'll die if we do that, though. It's okay. Hold on, ready? Wait, no! Hold on, guys. One more. No! I'm going down! Oh my god! And so those are the books that we have to show you.
Those are all the books. They're okay, though. No books were harmed in the making of this video.
We're alright.
Anyway.
I gotta go put my bookshelf back together.
Thanks
for watching.
Bye! Bye!